Okay, when I started doing this, the sun was a little bit higher, and it's got really cold now. 2 degrees. Oh, my finger's freezing. Anyway, as you may know, if you've watched any of my videos, I don't normally do pieces to camera. I mean, I might do a short bit at the beginning of a video whilst walking out to the car or something, but I don't normally do pieces to camera. But this time I just wanted to explain that I'm not doing this perch fishing video or any of my perch fishing videos as a perch specialist who's going to show you how to catch great big perch. There are plenty of videos out there on YouTube about that, and they're great. I really enjoy them. This is about me trying to catch my first decent perch. I, until 4 years ago, had no interest in catching perch. I mean, not no interest, I enjoyed catching them, but I never targeted them. My biggest, it still is, a 1 pound 10 ounce fish that I caught on maggots while tench fishing. I'm not a specialist, I don't know very much about it. I'm learning as I go, I'm learning on camera. What happened was that this hatch pool here, until 4 years ago, no sign of perch. And you know, I'd fished maggots, worms, little gold heads, nymphs, blade spinners, soft lures, all kinds of things that perch might take. Never seen one. Then 4 years ago, fishing, I can't remember what, possibly with a little blade spinner, I had a follow from something small and stripy, and I went, it is, it's a perch. And and then later on that summer, I saw more and more and more. So clearly a shoal of perch had been swept down here. This is a perfect place for a shoal of perch to thrive, and they have thrived. There are now quite a lot. I couldn't tell you how many. I mean, I've swum underwater in amongst them, but 20, 30 perch of between half a pound and 3/4 of a pound here. I caught my biggest earlier in the autumn at 1 pound 2 ounces, just there on a lure after a miscast, obviously. So it's unlikely, but my dream is to catch my first 2-pounder out of here. Now, it is unlikely because the fish are the size they are, and it's likely to take another year or two before they reach 2 pounds, if they ever do. But you never know. There might be one that's grown extra fast. There might be one from a previous generation that lurked around here and I never saw it, that's a bit bigger. You just don't know. And I would love to catch my first 2-pounder here. Now, I'll probably give up at some point. You know, I'll fish here winter and spring. And if I don't catch a 2-pounder, then who knows? I might go to another venue where they've got specimen perch and catch them there. But for now, my dream is to catch my 2-pounder here. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not showing you specialist big fish techniques. I'm watching the same videos as you, looking at the techniques they recommend and trying them. Trying to catch that first 2-pound perch. So that's my goal. That's what these videos are about. And so let's have a look at my last really good session. It's work day. Just had a lot of meetings, so I thought I'd sneak out for a really cheeky little 10 minutes perch fishing to see if anything's interested. Because I've just done some hand washing, so my hands are probably a bit covered in smelly detergent despite my best efforts, so I'm just giving them a rub on the grass to slightly naturalify the smell. Although I did, you probably saw, touch the lure first, so I've no doubt I've just absolutely blown my chances of anything. Keep the line tight as it sinks. Oh, I thought I had one. Well, I didn't. No, I didn't, you see. That was weed. That was the shelf there. Wishful thinking. A very easy trap for us anglers to fall into. We are by nature a bunch of wishful thinkers. Caught in the weed there. No, it's in the weed there. It's just a little bit too difficult for a useless git like me to actually achieve. So, right, well that was one of my banker locations. This one obviously is another one. Look at it. That looks so bankery, doesn't it? So perchy. Oh, right into the snags. Yes. Well, in trying to get close to the snags, what I'm actually doing is getting into the snags. So maybe I just, well, mind you, you've got to finish sentences and everything. Ooh, right next to the little grassy, leafy ramp. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, monster perch. Ooh, that is not a perch. That is a chub. Excellent. Look at you. Well, that is not a bad chub for here. There do seem to be more chub in here than there have been. Uh-oh. I'm going to manage it this time. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a better perch. It's quite a nice perch. Okay, that's what we're actually after. Off he goes into the dark. I wonder if that was the one that chased it up. Well, we're species hunting now, clearly. Let's try that same spot, because I had a follow and a fish from just down under that little mat of weed and leaves. Oh yeah. Oh, it's another half decent perch. I wonder if it's the same one. No, it's not the same one. Slightly bigger, this one. Deeper bodied. Similar size. Well, there clearly is a nice little shoal of them. Look, just under there. Look at that. That's a nice little perch. Again, about £1/2 pound. So it's not bigger than the last one. I think it's slightly smaller, actually. Back you go. Oh, and off that one goes. I'm trying to do my best. Oh, there's another fish. Straight away. Canal. Look at that. 3 perch in a row. It's the best perching I've had for weeks, if not months. Let's hide again. What? Oh yeah. I thought I was going to have a go without a perch there, but right at the end. These do look slightly bigger than the average size. Another lovely little fish, beautiful fish, and off it goes down. Right, well, that's 4, I believe, in about 5 minutes. Right, try it again. Right down the bottom, hide. Just made me think that that odd bang that I had when it hit the bottom might well have been a fish. Let's try and get this branch out. No, it's not the way to get the branch out. Of course, one of the way to get the branch out would be just to get it out with my fingers, given that it's not exactly miles away. That was a cast without any fish, by the way. Oh, there we go. Ooh, actually quite a big perch. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was, yeah, I need to get a net, don't I? Because that one just flipped itself off the hook. Water definitely wasn't a monster, but it was certainly the biggest of today, maybe 12 ounces. And I was thinking, when I went to swing it in, maybe I should bend down and pick it up, but actually, this is what I should have done. A net. Right, let's see if there's a bigger one. Oh yeah, there's another one. Doesn't feel quite as big, but it is lively. There we go. Well, again, a sort of standard size one, I guess, for here. Maybe 6 ounces. Back you go. Let's take that out. But yes, I'm using this little twin tail. It's not very big at all, as you can see. Actually, it's slipped down the... so I guess I'm unlikely to catch monsters, but you never know. You know, had them over £1 with this, haven't I? Oh yeah, another one. Oh yeah, there we go. Another lovely little perch. Slightly larger than the last one. Well, twice as big as the last one. Nice. This is brilliant. This twin tail has seen better days. It is slightly knackered, but I have caught dozens of fish on it, and I have got more of them. Luckily, this isn't the last one in the shop. So this is where all the weed just naturally accumulates in this lovely raft of perch attracting goodness. Oh yeah, nice hit there. Oh, that looks a better fish. It does actually look a better fish. Well worth netting, that one. Okay, that's a nice looking perch. I'm just gonna weigh it, see what actually goes. It could be close to the £1 mark. Now you see I've wet the sling, always important to do that. I'm probably teaching grandma to suck eggs, but important to wet your sling so it doesn't hurt the fish. Yeah, it's 12 ounces, isn't it? There we go, it says 12. Okay, 12 ounces. Right, okay. Bearing in mind that so, another fine fat perch. Right, let's see if there are any more bigger ones. Down you go. I wonder if you can see that. It's gone now, I can't see it. Right. Let's see if we can get any more. Now, I just want one, say, twice that big. I mean, I'd be ecstatic with one twice that big, but really, what I want is one 3 times that big, just to be greedy. I'd love a 2-pounder out of here. that this hatch pool is carpeted with perch. There's nothing else in here at all from that one chub, which has managed to make friends with the perch. Wibble, wibble, wibble. What time is it? Yep, it's time to stop. So I'm gonna have 2 more chucks after this. I think actually one of the things is my heart is not in it, but that's just possibly because I'm getting too cold, possibly because I just feel like I've had such a good time already. Oh, that was a take. Definitely a take. There are some fish. Right, fish just in there, where I'm pointing the rod now, just there, close to the bottom. And that, although they're not, well, they don't seem to be taken quite as readily. It could just be that I'm being a bit unlucky or not hitting them quite as effectively. Oh, that felt like something. Oh, and that. Yep, come on. Yeah. That really felt like I teased it onto the hook. And that looks like another decent one. Yeah, there's definitely a shoal of slightly bigger ones out there. Let's have a look at you. Oh. Yeah, you're paler, longer, and spikier. Oh, there's a take on the drop that I missed. This is such a light lure, it's hard to fish, hard to catch them on the drop unless they actually inhale it. Oh, no, I thought it was weed. Well, I don't remember if it was weed, but I think it actually was a fish that followed it all the way up to the top. Looked like that, but then I haven't got my glasses on and it is dark-ish. It's quite exciting though. Be much more exciting. Well, it would be amazing. I would love to catch a big perch here. Right, okay, come on. This time. This is the 2-pounder. It's going to reward my patience. Oh, oh, oh. That felt like a fish. Okay, I think the feeding frenzy is over. Right. Good. Okay. That was splendid fun. That was really good fun. Lots of little perch, biggest 12 ounces, which is good for here. Getting on for as big as they get. Nothing, sadly, of monstrous size, but that was probably the most perch I've caught in a session for possibly ever. Certainly for about 6 months, maybe even since last year or when I first started doing this. So I'm not complaining.